You know, there are some actors who are just one of a kind. They can make you laugh until you cry with just a single weirdly pronounced word, and then turn around and absolutely break your heart with just a look. That's Catherine O'Hara. Today, we're diving into the incredible life and legacy of a true original.
I mean, for a whole new generation, she is Moira Rose, right? That gloriously eccentric, wig-loving matriarch from Schitt's Creek. It was a role that felt like it was everything she'd ever done, all rolled into one perfect, bizarrely pronounced package.
But then, for so many of us, she's also the sound of pure, unadulterated parental panic. That scream, "Kevin!" Oh man, it's basically burned into our brains, isn't it? It was the perfect mix of hilarious and desperate, and it was really the heart of one of the biggest comedies of all time.
And of course, you can't forget Delia Dietz from Beetlejuice. So wonderfully dramatic, so insufferable, but you just couldn't look away. I mean, think about it. Just those 3 roles show you her insane range. But believe me, that's just scratching the surface. So that's the big question, right? How does a waitress from Toronto end up becoming this absolute comedy legend whose career just keeps going for 5 decades? Well, that's the story we're going to get into today, and it's a pretty amazing one.
So yeah, this is really a celebration of her incredible life and the unbelievable amount of joy she's brought to all of us over the years. Okay, so to really get who she became as an artist, you've got to go all the way back to the beginning, back to her roots in Toronto. So get this. Catherine grew up as the 6th of 7 kids. Can you imagine? You've got to learn how to get noticed in a crowd that big, and that's what she did. She was always impersonating people, basically turning the family living room into her very first stage. And here's a little bit of trivia for you. Her very first acting gig, the Virgin Mary in a nativity play. Kind of funny for a future comedy icon, right? All right, so after high school, she lands a job right in the heart of the comedy universe. She started out as a waitress at Toronto's famous Second City. And this wasn't just about slinging drinks, you know? It was like getting a masterclass in comedy every single night. She was just soaking it all in, surrounded by some of the funniest people on the planet.
And her rise there was, well, it was fast, like really fast. In 1973, she's serving tables. Just a year later, she's up on that main stage, performing alongside future legends like John Candy and, of course, Eugene Levy, a name you're going to hear again. But here's the kicker, it wasn't just her acting. By 1982, she won an Emmy. An Emmy, but not for acting, for writing on their TV show SCTV. Her talent was just undeniable.
So, you've got this rising star with an Emmy for writing and this reputation for being one of the funniest people around. It was pretty much inevitable that Hollywood would come knocking, and this is where she goes from being a TV comedy star to a name everyone recognizes on the big screen.
For a lot of us in the States, Beetlejuice was our big introduction to her. And wow, what an introduction. As Delia Dietz, she was just this hilarious, over-the-top, art-obsessed character who stole every single scene. It was amazing. And, you know, that movie was huge for her personally too. That's where she met her husband, Bo Welch.
And then, Home Alone happened. I mean, that movie was a monster hit. And Catherine's performance as Kate McAllister, that frantic, panicked mom, it was really the anchor of the whole thing. She somehow managed to be incredibly funny and genuinely heartbreaking at the same time. That's some serious skill right there.
But what's so cool is that while she's starring in these giant blockbuster movies, she's also doing some of her absolute best work in these smaller, improvised films with director Christopher Guest. You know the ones, Best in Show, A Mighty Wind. These movies let her show off a totally different, more subtle kind of comedy.
Yeah, these films were almost completely unscripted. It was all about the actors and their improv skills. And this is where all that training from her Second City days just paid off big time. Her ability to just create these fully formed, hilarious, memorable characters right there on the spot, it was unreal. She was an absolute master.
You know, after a career like that, most people would probably just take it easy, right? Coast a little. But not Catherine O'Hara. No way. She was about to deliver a performance that would redefine her for a whole new generation and become a global phenomenon.
And you know exactly who I'm talking about. Moira Rose. That accent, I don't even know how to describe it. The wigs, the drama. Teaming up again with her old pal Eugene Levy, Catherine created a character that is, without a doubt, a comedic masterpiece. People will be quoting Moira for decades.
And the awards, oh man. After that final season of Schitt's Creek, it was just a clean sweep. She won the Emmy, the Golden Globe, the SAG Award, everything. You just don't see that happen very often. It was the perfect, crowning achievement for a career that was all about being bold and brilliant.
So, when you take a step back and look at the whole picture, what's her legacy? Well, it's about so much more than just a few famous characters. It's about an artist with this incredible range and a really generous spirit. It's so easy to just label her as a comedy icon, but that's really not the whole story. She was a seriously gifted dramatic actress, too. I mean, her role in the HBO movie Temple Grandin earned her an Emmy nomination. It was this powerful performance that just reminds you her talent had no limits.
And that big heart wasn't just for her characters. She used her platform to do a lot of good, too. Like the time she went on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and won $250,000 for a charity that helps homeless families. Just amazing.
I mean, just look at this list. The number of awards she racked up over her career is just staggering. We're talking Emmys, Golden Globes, SAG Awards, a whole bunch of honors from her home country of Canada. The industry knew she was something special, and they recognized it again and again. It really shows you what a career built on pure excellence looks like.
So what is it? What's the thing that made Catherine O'Hara so special? I think it's that you could never, ever put her in a box. She was a writer, an improviser, a dramatic powerhouse, a comedy genius. But more than anything, she was just an original. She created these characters who were strange and hilarious and deeply, deeply human. And for that, we'll always be incredibly grateful.